Gaming journalism is a dying medium. In fact, journalism as a whole is on the way out. In the wake of activist being the voice of every single journalism site, who's left to believe the news anymore? Every few months it seems like a site closes down or lays off redundant staff members, and I quote, BuzzFeed News going belly up like a dead cockroach, but with less dignity.
Hard times are here for news sites and social media. Is this the end of Web 2.0?
The long and the short of it is yes, especially when most of your staff are antagonistic towards your readers. Vice killed off Waypoint like an unwanted pregnancy.
Vice shutting down Waypoint. The entire team was laid off, with the publication due to close on June 2nd.
Don't forget, Geom Media started reevaluating Kotaku. First by firing some of its colorful staff.
Kotaku staff hit with redundancies. The job cuts were part of a company layoff and outlet closure of Geom Media.
Because there's no money in this. And it probably has a lot to do with Google changing a lot of stuff and killing traffic to sites too. Then again, in April, as members of Kotaku fought tooth and nail to call gamers bigots and complain about Trump dodging bullets like Neo from the Matrix,
Geom Media and Kotaku staff are locked in a battle for the gaming website's soul and business.
There is no soul in Kotaku. Only progressives and bullshit munchers. Then more staff were dropped by Kotaku over the springtime, as Grums reported.
Kotaku has laid off 4 more staff, one of whom wrote the Stellar Blade Eve is hottest when she's not revealing everything. How long does Kotaku have left?
Not long at all. You know, it's the worst name for a gaming site. You hear Kotaku and you think it's going to be something fun, interesting, anime related, nothing but good times. But in all actuality, it's a bunch of progs just huffing each other's farts endlessly. And ironically, almost every member of Kotaku has me blocked on Twitter, and I've never spoken to any of these fuckknuckles. Anyway, GameStop has completely closed down Game Informer, a beloved gaming magazine that many people hold fond memories of. From the long ago, back before gaming was mainstream, so it was fun and artistic back then, thought-provoking and challenging. Games now are stupid, poorly written, optimized like a wet fart, and every character looks like someone you'd find in the website The People of Walmart. Looks like GameStop just shut down Game Informer magazine and killed its archives. The 33-year-old Game Informer was the oldest video game magazine in the US. Now, even its digital archives are gone. Kotaku should have been the one to go down long before Game Informer. That's how you know there's no justice in this world, and that everything is probably going to get progressively worse. Because of things like this. Game Informer never made me hate gaming, but Kotaku sure as hell did. Not once did Game Informer inform me of anything other than gaming. I still remember going to stores and reading the magazines because I was broke and couldn't buy them. You know, being a kid and seeing upcoming games that look badass, and now everything is just plain ass, to be real with you.
After 33 thrilling years of bringing you the latest news, reviews, and insight from the ever-evolving world of gaming, it is with a heavy heart that we announce the closure of Game Informer. From the early days of pixelated adventures to today's immersive virtual realms, we've been honored to share this incredible journey with you, our loyal readers. While our presses may stop, the passion for gaming that we've cultivated together will continue to live on. Thank you for being part of our epic quest, and may your own gaming adventures never end.
Well, that's sad, because we know our gaming adventures are on death's door. Everything's a microtransaction, early access, DEI, inclusive piece of shit made to appeal to the broadest audience possible while alienating everyone humanly possible. The adventure ended years ago, and with the death of Game Informer, it's more prominent than ever that your good times are over. You will own nothing and like it. If that wasn't bad enough, everything got wiped, leaving archivists with little to no time to save anything. I've seen corn companies shut down with more of a grace period for its coomers than GameStop. But let's face it, GameStop wanted to save money. Not now, but right now.
However, along with the end of the longest-running U.S. gaming print magazine, another aspect of Game Informer that won't live on is the video games publication's entire digital archive. The GameInformer.com domain name now forwarded to the landing page, which only displays the shutdown announcement. All of the Game Informer websites, internal links, now all forward to the same page, meaning previously published news articles, reviews, and other content can no longer be viewed.
Remember when Elon Musk cut some servers at Twitter with a pocket knife to save money? Pretty much GameStop did the same thing. Here's a message from Kyle, who worked there for years.
Game Informer has been closed down by GameStop, and the entire incredibly talented staff, including myself, have all been laid off. A frustrating turn of events, especially considering we were about 70% done with the next issue, and it was going to have a great cover. I will forever be proud of my decade of work there, and grateful I got to be part of its legacy. In the short term, I am sure you will catch me more over at Mini Max Show. For a long term, I'm looking for work.
The sudden decision to kill off the gaming magazine, which GameStop acquired in the year 2000, clearly caught Game Informer's employees off guard. As a result, employees didn't have a chance to archive their work before the company took the content on its website offline. Pretty much on brand for this dystopian, gay, cyberpunk world we live in. Oh, sorry, cyberflunk, because nothing's cool and technological.
Unfortunately, the shutdown has removed online archives is becoming all too common in the digital media industry as a whole, resulting in content being lost to time. Most recently, Paramount decided to take down MTV's news website along with the digital archives more than a year after the news organization shut down. Reporters as well as fans of the organization lamented the loss of years of interviews and other MTV news-related content. And while the Internet Archive likely has a good amount of Game Informer's content archived, Internet Archive documents are typically incomplete snapshots of originals with altered formatting and missing elements.
Basically, this shows you how stupid Paramount is. They could have easily taken all those MTV interviews and put them on YouTube. Would have made passive income for years. All they had to do was force some intern to do it for a few months, but no one at the top has that kind of vision or foresight. They just look at things and go, it's losing money, turn it off. I need to give myself a bonus this year. In order to be a CEO, you have to be a literal ghoul, pumping yourself with the blood of younger people, praying to God you look less vampire-like than Brad Stoker's Dracula when you were on some stupid news show telling a journalist how your moronicism wasn't the cause of your company losing billions of dollars.
GameStop has struggled in recent years to keep up with the change within the video game industry from physical to digital media. While the meme stock craze in 2021 helped to keep it afloat, GameStop CEO Ryan Cohen called for extreme frugality in troubled times.
GameStop treated everyone like raw dog shit from the employees to customers. They either bought out competition or made it so no one could compete realistically. The trading game program was a pure profit for them for decades. Buy a game, you don't like it, bring it back in an hour. Sorry, little dude, it only has $20 trade-in value. Dealerships for cars and motorcycles boned you less dry than GameStop did. And I'm not even going to talk about working there. And then GameStop got screwed by game companies finally having a way to cut off their legs from making money by reselling used games. The move to digital was just a move to get rid of GameStop. Ironically, if you live by the bone, you die by the bone. So GameStop screwing over Game Informer like this, I guess why are any of us surprised? It's on brand. The minute stocks is over, GameStop is done. They're filing for bankruptcy again and never coming back. And the gaming industry will go full digital, where you will own nothing and like it. They'll sell you a physical copy and a special $350 edition that will literally have a game code to download the game because they're that big a piece of shit. But that's a tale for another time.